At the beginning of episode 3, we come to a new move that Gravik has outlined for his Skrull army. Under Pagan's direction, 2 other Skrulls disguise themselves as the crew of a British and Northern Ireland submarine to shoot down a UN civilian plane in order to incite war around the world. At the same time, he introduced and called on the Skrull Council to fully join him through the Super Skrull project, creating Skrull super soldiers. Back in 1998, Nick Fury met Vara at a diner in New York. Vara now chose for herself a new human appearance to make it easier to blend in, and then gave Nick a letter, and at this point the two also began to develop feelings. Back to the present life. Nick and Vara, or now known as Priscilla, are living the life of an elderly couple. However, unlike before, their lives after the Thanos' snap changed a lot. This also made Priscilla change her mind about her husband. She wondered why Nick was always trying to stay away from family in reality. He even suspected that his wife was in contact with Gravik to carry out a conspiracy to invade the Earth. And because of this, Priscilla became even more annoyed with Nick. At that moment, Priscilla received a mysterious call. She said that she had no information in her hands right now, and Fury turned away to let Priscilla make this suspicious call. Coming to the Skrulls, Gravik questioned Gia about why the police knew where they were going, namely the butcher shop where Brogan was tortured, while only Beto, Gia, Pagan and Gravik know. Gia responded that Brogan gave it all up and that he was a coward. If it were her, she would lie to the end. Although he disagreed, Gravik temporarily let it go. But from now on Gia will be closely watched. He asked her to come with him to meet Talos. On the way, Gia overheard the plan for the Neptune submarine and took notes. The conversation between Gravik and Talos then turned out to be very tense, and it was predictable that it went nowhere but the threats. But when Talos got angry and stabbed Gravik with a knife, we can see that his hand has recovered itself, signaling that the Super Skrull project has been and is being implemented on a large scale. After the meeting, Talos went out and ran into an old man. He picked up Talos' phone and apologized. In another development, realizing that the situation was not good, Fury had to find Talos again and ask for his help. This time Fury was forced to ask Talos to help him. The two learn of Gravik's plan to infiltrate the British Navy, using the submarine Neptune to shoot down a civilian plane. Talos suggested that Fury could ask someone for help, and he thought about Sonya. But she was busy with another mission when Fury owed her an apology when he surreptitiously bit his tracking eye on an owl named Hoot. Fury then once again asked Sonya to give information about a person who is currently a clue to trigger a nuclear warhead named Robert, also known as Bob, a Skrull. Their mission is to go to prevent this Skrull from opening fire. Still on the way, Fury and Talos are in the talk. Talos blames Fury that it's because of Talos and his team that Fury's current position and is able to function freely. The two quickly arrive and restrain Bob and ask him to disable and cancel the order to fire. However, Bob did not cooperate and forced Talos to kill him. Talos has no choice but to contact Gia and ask her to find him the code through the real Robert, who is locked inside the memory reader. Gia now had to go directly and break into the place where the real bodies of the Earthlings are kept and find the code through Robert's memories and help the missile Lauk be postponed. And to pay for this action, Gia was captured by Gravik and shot down mercilessly. At the end of the film, Priscilla has an appointment with Gravik, and it seems that she has some secret with him about the plan to invade the Earth.